May 4th, 2022, you're watching the Running Report show on Fan Hub TF. I'm Joshua Potts, he's Aaron Potts. We're your favorite two black runners, and we're here
to give you running news presented for and by the culture.
Welcome back to another edition of the Running Report, man. Like, honestly, let's just skip all the introductories and everything, all that type of stuff, because like, I know why y'all clicked on the video.
Yep.
You want to hear us talk about that dude, the 18-year-old, the phenom. But before we get there, I need to talk about someone real quick. So we got 3 topics, 3 questions, and 3 laps to go. Before we get to that end thing, you feel me? I gotta talk about this. Favour Ofili, Aaron. Low-key, she is like the most slept-on person not talked about this season. I know she went out there, broke the collegiate record. She's getting posted and stuff, like people talking about her. But I don't know. I just really feel like, and people gonna come at me for this maybe, that like, since she's not American, she's from Nigeria and she represents Nigeria, even though she's running for the NCAA, she doesn't get the same love. And I can feel like I say the same for Elliot Kipsang, but that's besides the point, because she's still doing her thing. This past weekend at LSU, she went out there, ran a 10.94, number 2 in the NCAA this year, currently number 4 in the world. She also has the NCAA record at a 21.96, but she has a hard battle at NCAAs that she's going to be going into with Abby Steiner's, a Nevia battle, Melissa Jefferson, and Julian Alfred. One of these girls may win the 1 and the 2. I don't know who's going to win the 200 or the 100. Aaron, who is kind of like your pick for NCAA women's 200 and 100 this year?
And you're 100% right. Favour Ofili not getting her flowers because she's not from the USA. We all know that. Let's just tell the truth now. 10.94 or 21.96.
Wow.
I'd be crazy to say she wasn't the favorite. 21.96. Oh, that's the NCAA record. Oh, that's currently number 2 in the world. And 10.94, you know how fast that is? It's 0.2 right behind Abby Steiner. And Abby, if you don't get a good start, I don't know if this one ain't coming back. My dad always told me the good ones don't come back. So Favour Ofili, she the best one. So I don't think that. I think she the favorite. I don't think she losing.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be hard, but we got Abby Steiner. We got Nevia Battle as well from the U.S. who runs for Ohio State in that mix. She made to Olympics last year, dipping under 22 seconds in a historic race at Hayward Field and everything. And then I think Melissa Jefferson, who won the 60 meters indoors, is having an amazing season. She ran 22.45 this year. She's ran 11 flat, and since she's ran that 11 flat, she has ran 11.08. Like, she's ready to break that 11-second barrier. So I think she's right there. But Aaron, before we get to the next thing, I want to ask you, Abby Steiner, Nevia Battle, and Melissa Jefferson, can any one of these girls make a U.S. team this summer at the World Championships?
Most definitely. Everyone's gonna say Abby Steiner with that 22.05, 10.92. Like, she looks impressive, but a Nevia Battle, she's already done it before. She has the experience. More importantly, her coaches have the experience of getting her right and peaked for the right moment to make those teams. And then Melissa Jefferson, we've seen how clutch she is at indoors too. So I think they all have a really good shot, but I'm definitely gonna go with a Nevia Battle just because she was on that Olympic team, and that's the toughest team to make, is the Olympic team. We'll see what Abby can do when it's time, but I trust Ohio State. They know what they're doing when they're getting their athletes ready to make it to that world stage level. They peak them right.
Yeah, Nevia didn't win NCAAs last year, but she was still able to get onto that World Championships team. And besides moving past the sprints and going into the sound running track meet with 2 laps to go at J. Sarah High School, just the most random place in the OC, in the Orange County, only an hour away from us, there's going to be a crazy event. Aaron, let's go through just some of the things that are kind of happening. First, Newbury Park. We talk about them a lot. They basically talk the biggest thing in high school track and field and cross country right now. They're foregoing their rest of their high school season, and they're just going to be running an open event starting off here at the Sound Running Track Meet this weekend. The track meet is going down. Colin Solomon's running a 1500. Can he get top 10 all time in high school? He has to run under 3:43.4. That will be bumping out who? Matthew Centrowitz. Can he do it? Also, Lex Young in the 5K is going to be racing as well. He ran a 14:05 last year in the cross country in the fall. His way to get into the top 10 all time, just as under 14. I think that's happening, Aaron. It's going to be crazy to see what Newbury Park does.
I definitely can see Colin Solomon, running around like 341, 342. I actually seen him at this meet last year run 346. So it's really cool to see his progression. And dang, our man Centro, he don't have good luck against these young boys. Also, where's Centro? Where you at, man?
Where you at, Centro? Open up, please.
UC race.
See you.
Hey, but also more impressive is Lex Young. Honestly, to me, like him, if he breaks, you said if he breaks 14, that would be
top 10. He already ran 14:03 at that Garmin running lane meet in cross country. So
that would be really impressive to me to see a junior go under 14 minutes in the 5K. That would be insane. So I'm excited to see that. But I just really hope that this isn't the last time we see Newbury Park race this year. I hope that, you know, the other two brothers could rest up and heal up, and we see them race again soon. Also, talking about young bucks, man, we gotta talk about, you know, the star of the meet, the one and only.
Really? Overseas.
From overseas, Jakob Ingerbigsten is making his sound running debut this Friday in a stacked 5K field that also includes college stars Abdi Hamanur, Nico Young, and then we have Connor Manson there, Joe Klecker, and Josh Kerr. Bro, are sound running meets at a Diamond League level now with this amount of talent that we're seeing there?
Bro, honestly, it's starting to look like it. I think that's the only reason Jakob is coming across. He's seen what people have done in the past years at sound running, at the track meet, at the 10 and everything. And he's all like, I can run fast here. And I think that was the whole purpose why Jesse Williams started doing these meets, to get people knowing that like you can run fast in the US. So don't be surprised if this man goes under 13 minutes. Now, you're probably thinking I'm crazy. Like, he doesn't usually run the 5K, and when he does run it, it's when he tries to run fast. He only ran one time last year. He ran a 12:48 when he did it. And like he did that like in June though. So like he's not gonna definitely be in that same type of shape, but like I just know he's definitely looking to run something fast. So it's definitely gonna be exciting. But one of the races I'm really excited to see is Gabriela Debues Stafford. This will be her first race since leaving Bowerman Track Club. She's gonna be riding the 1500 with also women like Shannon Osika, Sinclair Johnson, and Alicia Monson. I think Gabriela's about to go off, bro.
I think so too, man. Like last time we saw her run, she broke a Canadian record, I believe, in that 5K. And then indoors, did she run the mile indoors?
She ran the 3K indoors.
She ran the 3K indoors and took fourth, broke a record there. I know she just switched coaches and everything, and that has to be hard, but that fitness didn't go nowhere, man. So yeah. I think she's really gonna go crazy. But I'm also really interested to see Shannon Osika race. From Union Athletics. I feel like she gets overlooked a lot. Last year she ran 4 flat, 2 minutes in the 800, and we saw her what she did on that DMR when they took that world record. I think this is a big race for her to like really see where she ranks up against Gabriela Debues Stafford, and also with her teammate Sinclair in there as well, and then Alicia Monson. It's going to be a very competitive race, but I'm really interested to see where Shannon is and compared to Gabrielle.
And then that next day, I'm not going to be there for this race, but Aaron, you're going to be at the OC Classic this Saturday, seeing Allyson Felix, Marquise Dindy in the long jump, Vashti Cunningham in the high jump. What are you most excited to see for the OC Classic American Track League this Saturday? My bad.
I mean, bro, I just keep on feeling like I keep running into Allyson Felix for some reason, bro. Like I don't know. She act like she don't know me every time though, but hopefully we get her on the podcast soon. So excited to run into her again. But I'm excited for the field, bro. I'm gonna try and take a close look at Vashti in the high jump, see what she does. I think the homie Rachel McCoy gonna be out there representing the 909 too. So I'm definitely want to see that. And then Marquise Dindy, he always puts on the show in the long jump. So I think that'll be an exciting event. But sprints, I'm like that. We have like distance at the night, then sprints the next day. And especially with someone like Allyson Felix, Marquise Dindy, who medaled at indoor, Vashti Cunningham, who also is always up there with the top high jumpers in the world. So It's definitely going to be a treat. for that OC Classic.
Bro, it's feeling like Diamond League in Southern California, most definitely. That's what it definitely is feeling like. But we gotta move on from that. The thing that you guys made it and wanted to be here for, and I'm glad you waited about 10 minutes for it, because we got to tell you about the other stuff. Because you've been all this weekend, you've been talking about Erriyon Knighton, you didn't hear about those other things. But now we gotta talk about Erriyon Knighton. The dude went out there, 18 years old, ran a 19.49 in the 200 at LSU for number 4 all time, bro. That's wild.
Sick.
Aaron. So we had to ask the question on our Instagram for our Bell Lab question, which is a question that we guys ask you every single week on Instagram to get your responses. And 80% of y'all said that Erriyon Knighton is the favorite to win the world championships in the 200 this year. Aaron, do you agree?
Bro, I agree with that, man. I hate when my young athletes get disrespected like this. This is what they try to do with my boy Cole. They try to disrespect my boy Cole last year after he ran 350, being like, oh, he's not the favorite. Erriyon Knighton is the favorite. He just ran 19.49. Opening up. No one ran that. No one ran 19. Noah Lyles PR is 19.51. We saw him get close to that at like 19.56, but I think this dude is gonna. I think Erriyon Knighton is now, for going on forward, I think he's going to be comfortable in these big races running 19.6, 19.7. And honestly, I think that Noah was a little inconsistent last year. I think Erriyon Knighton can get Beneric. And I don't know what Fred Curley going to race. I don't know. I don't even know if Fred Curley going to touch the 2 after he saw that 19.49. I don't know if he want that smoke. He said he do, but we'll see. But I definitely think Erriyon Knighton is the favorite.
Now, you did list those people. Andre DeGrasse, number 8 all-time in the 200 with a 19.62. Also, the Olympic champion from this past year.
How'd you say U.S. champ?
Huh?
You saying world champ?
Yeah, you Olympic champ. Oh, I'm talking about world champ.
Oh, he's a favorite. World champ. Dang.
No, but I'm just saying, Andre DeGrasse, number 8 all time, 19.62. You can't backtrack now. Kung Fu Kenny, 19.68, number 11 all time, and Fred Curley, 19.76. Only thing I gotta bring up, and this is just what I've seen over the past years. Somebody that ran really fast, really early, and like this person, I love Michael Norman. You feel me? Michael Norman stan. You feel me? I met Michael Norman for the first time like 2 weeks ago. You feel me? That's the homie. That's the guy. But I'm just saying, Michael Norman, 2019, opened up 43.45, number 4 all time. We're all like, bro, this dude's on world record watch everywhere he goes. Erriyon Knighton, low key, I'm on like, he's on world record watch wherever he goes. But like doing that in April, sometimes it's just way too early. Like Michael Norman finished that season like banged up, and I think Quincy Watts, like they went back to the drawing board and really like written something up to where like, okay, we can't run this fast this early, bro. Like that's a little bit too crazy. It's like they just tail things back a little bit. So I don't know if it'll be the same thing for Erriyon Knighton, but history often does repeat itself in some sense. But I'm hyped. I'm really hyped and excited that he's running this fast, this young, because we get to really go with this for the next couple years. And like with Michael Norman, every single time he races the 400 and 200, we're excited. Every single time Erriyon Knighton steps to the line, we're going to be even more excited now. So it's just exciting.
It's exciting. Just go back to last year when this dude broke one of Usain Bolt's record. We have a running report video on it. It was one of the U18 records, and the 1 or the 2, man. And what did we say? What we said was, yo, this isn't something we just look over, that he's number 2, that Usain Bolt is the only person he's behind. You know what I'm saying? Now he's ahead. He ran 19.49. So all I'm saying is, bro, trust your gut. We seeing something special. So every time Erriyon Knighton announces that he's racing at a meet, make sure you tune in on your TV, your runner space, your flow track, your Rays takes, your NBC sports, or your Citius Mags, your Sound Runnings, wherever you can find it. We gonna try to keep coverage for you and let y'all know where it's at. But Erriyon Knighton is different. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, most definitely. He's must-see TV. He's must-see TV as well. Let's not forget, Noah Lyles did open up with a 19.8 this past week. Just had to throw that in there. But hey, like you said, must-see TV. We're super excited. The men's and women's 200 may be the most exciting events at the World Championships this year. Low key.
That's a good point.
Like right behind the women's 400 meter hurdles and the women's 800. But hey,
and the men's 400 hurdles.
And the men's 400 hurdles. Then the 200s. We'll see. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in this episode of the Running Report. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are just doing all this, you know, feel me? You guys got to check out FanHub TF. Thank you guys so much for letting us do this and everything. Check them out on the link down below to be linked, and make sure you're watching this on FanHub TF, which is all the great things they got going on over there. We'll see y'all next week on the Running Report Show. Let's get it, Aaron.